Crop court, McBride answers.
Right here, no one trails her off that flare screen. And that's what Kayla McBride does.
Tonight is one of those nights, like last week, where the Valkyries need to get this win. It's non-negotiable. They're 0-9 against them all time. 2 losses in the playoffs. Tonight, something has to give. But we're going to talk about it. Yo, it's your boy DJ. If you're new to the channel or if you've been rocking with me, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and turn on notifications so you know whenever I'm going live or when I'm dropping a new video. But now that we got that out the way, let's get into what we here for. Tonight, the Valkyries are taking on the Lynx once again. They have yet to defeat them in the regular season this year, last year, and now even in the playoffs. And now they run the risk of going 0-10 against them tonight. Like it's spooky hours right now. And yeah, that girl right there who did the night, she will be on the court tonight. And she was really feeling herself last game. She and she's got some friends with her. Yeah, she got some friends with her. Olivia Miles. Hey, a lot of people are saying that the MVP is in A'ja Wilson's hands. Well, somebody needs to tell her, because every night that she go out there, she's playing like at an MVP level. Like she feels as if that MVP is within reach, and she's been showing it in and out just every night. Napheesa Collier has come back. She hasn't missed a step. I know I was joking saying that when she came back, I hope that she would throw off the chemistry, but obviously that hasn't been the case, right? So they're out there. And then not only that, Court is not going to be out there. So we caught a little bit of a break with Courtney Williams not being out there tonight, but still, I mean, we lost to them without fee. Court was out there with Olivia Miles, and we still took the L. So, I mean, I don't know how happy I should be with Courtney Williams being out there. I mean, it's 4 threats out there instead of 5. But I mean, it's something's got to give. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I'm going to play the clip with Nakase talking about the team last game and
use something like this.
We'll see.
Okay, this is it. No more of this.
I mean, we've been saying that. We say it. To me, it's like, why say that? Why say this is it? To me, I need to figure out how to push the players that didn't show up. I got to get into them. I got to have conversations with them more than, this is it. I understand kind of like the reality of the outside noise with it. But for me, I got to internally figure out my players. I can't blame the whole fact that we haven't, beat Minnesota. Like, I really got to do a better job of what I can pull from them. And especially our start. I'm just super frustrated with our start, and I have to, again, have conversations, and I really hope, over the next 48 hours before Chicago, they really open up and they tell me what they want. Yeah.
Listen, I don't make the news, I just report on it. And based on that conversation, or with that, what she just said, I don't think that conversation happened, because in that very next game, this is what they put up against the Sky. The starters came out there and did absolutely nothing. So I don't know how that conversation went. I know Nakase said that she has to figure out how to get people going before the Chicago game. But to me, it looks like that didn't happen, because the starters came out and actually did worse than they did against the Lynx. And once again, it was up to Bench Mob, to come and save the day. And shout out to Bench Mob. But again, like Veronica Burton said, they don't deserve to be thrown a grenade. Like, I don't mind them coming back and are pulling away in a tight game, but just putting them in a position where they just have to basically kick and claw and just dig the starters out of a hole, consecutively in consecutive games. That's a problem, but at the end of the day, we just need more from our starters. Like, we need more from our starters to win tonight. This is, like I said before, everybody has to have a good game, or everybody has to come damn near close to good, because with Cheryl Reeves out there, going into halftime up 10 points on them is still not enough. So think about going into a game down by 10 going into halftime. Shit, they were down by 14, or they were up 14 on them in the playoffs, and they still managed to come back and get the win. So, I mean, when it comes to like our starters, Stokes, I know they got some big girls down there, some physical girls, some athletic girls, but you're going to have to hold your own. You're going to have to hold your own down there. You top 3 in blocks for a reason. Teams fear you for a reason in the paint. We got to give the Lynx a reason to be scared tonight. Chechi got to get going early. If Chechi shots are not dropping early, hey, just pull her out of there. Get Janelle in there. Get Janelle in there. Like, we have to, have to come out somewhat, not lackadaisical, right? We got to have some kind of a pulse to hit them in the mouth, like Nakase said, right? Hit them in the mouth. Make them play catch up. I would rather them play catch up than us playing catch up. Gabby Williams, just need a little bit more out of her. I know her past few games, weren't that great, but at the same time, Gabby, I don't know what's going on with the Nakase situation. She wasn't in the game for the last 2 possessions of that Chicago game. Who knows how that could have turned out? That's said and done. Whatever, right? But at the end of the day, I mean, with Gabby, we look at her last 6 games. She had a couple of, her last 2 games were, fell off a little bit. Before that, halfway, decent, but she was making some good defensive efforts. But Gabby, I'm not worried. I'm not concerned about her. I think it was just a bad game. No reason to hit the panic button right now. It was just a bad game. I mean, hey, it happens, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, we talked about that in the last video. She should have been out there for the last possession. She wasn't, but I think that what we do want to avoid, though, is we don't want it to turn into the, save me Veronica Burton show, right? She will save us. She will do it. Like, don't get me wrong. She will get to the line. She will get that and one. She will hit that clutch 3. She will hit those free throws. But at the same time, we just don't want her to be burned out. Like, we got the help for a reason. Like, at the end of the day, that's what these other players are there for. I mean, and we could do the deep dive thing and get into the what should be done, what shouldn't be done. But I mean, like the Raiders, just win, baby, just win, right? I mean, this is pretty much the same as last time. Our defense is top tier. Whereas, hey, the Lynx defense is no slouch either. Their offense is high powered. Their defense is high powered, but a couple of things have changed in the last couple of games. The Valkyries are 15th in assists. 15th. I mean, and that plays into the offense being stagnant. They're not moving the ball around. We've seen it. Get the ball at the top of the perimeter, right? Dribble. Go in like they go into the paint, don't see an opening, come right back out, pass to the next person. They do the same thing, dribble. Ooh, do I have an opening? Go in, pass it back out, and then shoot a contested or a last second 3. Like, that's got to give. That the assist goes hand in hand with the points per game. 14th in points per game, 15th in field goal percentage, and 15th in assists. Like, those are things that's gonna have to get fixed ASAP. Rotations are tightening. The playoffs are coming, right? It's like Game of Thrones. Winter is coming. The playoffs are coming. And these teams are not about to be playing with them. They're not going to be playing with them. When they can lock in on them for multiple games in a row, it could, like my boy said, it's a lot of landmines that they could step on in the first round. Like, this is not going to be easy, just surf through the first round and then let's see who we got in the second. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. The second seed is great, right? But at the same time, it's not guaranteed. Like, let's go head over into the we could go and head. Oh, I don't even have the standings loaded, but right now it looks like the Valkyries they're in second place right now, and the Aces are right on their heels. The Aces are right on their heels. So Aces 26-13, Dream 24-13, Fever 25-14, Liberty 23-15. Like everybody is right there. It's all bottlenecked, right? And the talent gap with these teams is not that much. Like we all talk and we have our favorites and stuff, but we got to keep it real. Like any of these teams can beat anybody else. It can happen. We've seen the Mystics knock off the top 3 teams. We've seen the Valkyries go ahead and knock off the Fever. We've seen the Fever lose to the Dream and then come back and knock them off. So, I mean, it's all about attrition. Who's going to bring it, right, when the playoffs hit? But at the same time, you get prepared before you go into the playoffs so that you're not in there trying to figure things out. That's why I would like to get this win over the Lynx tonight. Tonight is the night. We cannot go 0-10 against them going into the playoffs, because the way that things work, we will end up seeing them again in the playoffs. Like that's just if they get out of the first round. But just the way that things usually play out, we're going to probably end up seeing the Lynx again, right? So I think that if we could just get it done tonight, bench mob, keep doing what you've been doing. Starters, come out there, hit them in the mouth, show them that, hey, we're not just going to come in here and lay down and just get it done. Like at this point, I just want to see a good, solid, all-around game from our girls. I don't want a moral victory tonight. I want to win. And I think we're going to get it done. So let me know what you think in the comments. What are the keys to victory? Do you think that the Valkyries will break the curse tonight? Do you think that they're going to go 0-10 against them tonight? But yeah, let me know. And I'll be watching the game tonight, live tweeting, and we out.
Crop court, McBride answers.
Right here, no one trails her off that flare screen.